Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We are here in Manzanola, Colorado, bringing you a volleyball triple header. My name's Brad. I am here with two Branson students. Senior Lizzie Rodiguero is running the ones and twos. She's our producer for the day, running the laptop, pulling up the commercial, all the cool stuff you'll get to see, highlighting our sponsors. And the one and only, often imitated, never duplicated, Caleb, the Hitman, Sova. That's his new nickname, the Hitman. Caleb, how you doing today, sir?
Good. It's good day for some volleyball.
I agree. Couldn't agree with you more, pal. So we are going to start with some junior high volleyball with the hometown Manzanola Bobcats taking on the visiting Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. Caleb, if you'd pan over, show our audience the Lady Mustangs are fielding 5 today. They normally have 6 girls on the crew, but one player could not be here, has a family event to attend tomorrow, had to kind of prepare for that. So the Manzanola team has a full squad here. Look to have about 8 or 9 girls on the squad. Should be a lot of fun. At the conclusion of this game, we'll have another stream. It will be the varsity game. We'll play probably 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. No real set time there. Our refs are here, so I'm sure they'll get that show on the road as soon as possible. And then at the conclusion of the varsity game, we'll have a junior varsity match. So lots of volleyball. Lizzie and I will be here for all of it, live on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. As we get started, Lizzie, if you would hit that, let's look at our upcoming games. We have a full slate of sports coming to you this week and some next week. Friday night is football night as the Honey Farmers host the Sargent Farmers. It's a farmer-on-farmer contest. And then Saturday we'll have Branson Kim going to Cotopaxi and possibly Des Moines at Primero if the stars align just right and we're able to get that crew set up for that one. So it should be a whole lot of fun and a lot of stuff coming to you next week as well. All right, we heard that buzzer. We're going to have the teams out there on the court here just momentarily. There's the 5 young Lady Mustangs getting set. Hometown Manzanola has 11 girls on the roster. Don't have grades for you, but that's all right. We do have names and numbers, and we'll do our best with pronunciations. I talked to the scorekeeper ahead of the game, made sure we had all of that figured out. All right, they're going to start with the standard high fives at the net, wishing each other well, and we'll get this contest going here. Caleb, if you're the Kim Branson Mustangs, what do you think their keys to winning this one are?
Keep you on your feet because there's only 5 of them, so you really got to stay on your feet and not let balls kind of get mixed up in the chaos.
You know, I agree. They're going to have to be extra mobile today, moving around, covering a little extra territory. Should be a lot of fun. Looks like some of our Manzanola football players are done with their practice, coming in to cheer on the volleyball squads. Caitlin Sova will be back to serve for the Mustangs. Caitlin is the younger sister of Caleb. Oh, I like this. They're letting these younger players scooch up a little bit for their serves. And the first one underway. It's a nice serve by Sova. And it drops inbounds. Elise Comden just a little skosh in there. For the Mustangs, we have on the back row Brady Jones and Caitlin Sovin. On the front at the moment, Kaden Gomez, Ethelyn Comden, and Elise Comden. Serving for Manzanola, this is number 14, Emily Diaz. Oh, tried the overhand serve just a little bit too low. Elise Comden's going to give it a go here. And it's up and hits the out-of-bounds pole. Side out to the Bobcats. We'll give you the lineups. On the back row, we've got Diaz, who served just a second ago. Also, number 1, Alyssa Sanchez. Number 2, Jaslyn Hall. And serving up right now, didn't quite see her number. We'll get that to you as soon as we can. Nice serve. That was number 3, Ayana Archuleta. Nice volley back and forth. Comden sends it over. And Diaz not quite able to get there. Also on the floor right now for the Bobcats, number 7, Carly Flores Quintero. And another 1 or 2 on the front line. One on the front line I didn't mention quite yet. Mustangs almost able to get it. The Bobcats now up 3-2. Also on the floor for Manzanola is number 18, Coral Vinton. Sova with the return. Gomez almost able to get there. Caden rushing in. Caleb, that's kind of what you talked about with only 5 on the floor. They're going to have to really fly around, aren't they?
Yeah. Definitely no stationary feet at all.
1, 2, 3, 4. One too many for the Mustangs. Good reactions, though.
Yep.
Number 7, Flores Quintero back to serve. That was a nice overhand serve. We'll see what she can do here. Her team is up 5-2 here in the first set. They will play best of 3. Oh, hit the white tape. Just a go short. Kaden Gomez over to serve. Well, Caleb, they need an extra player. You could have stepped in and put on a jersey for him.
Hop down on the floor.
Kaden Gomez, nice serve. Oh, almost. No, it was number 18. Coral Vinton on that first return. Gomez now down by 1. Nice serve. Gomez is a 4th grader, folks. Nice up. There's a hustle. Comden to it. Coral Vinton back to serve. She's going to go right in the middle of the floor. Nice little underhand serve. Sova gets it back over. Nice return. We got a volley. It's off the net. Can they get there? Not quite. Oh, almost. That was Jocelyn Hall on the Bobcat side. Here's Brady Jones. Gets the Pigtail of the Week award right there. Hall with another one. Oh, and that was number 14, Diaz, trying to set it up. Just a little outside of where she happened to be standing. Brady's, second serve in the middle of the net. Bobcats up by 1, 7-6. We might try to get some expert color commentary from Lizzie Rodiguero here for this junior high ball game. You should see the look she just gave us, folks. Oh, and that was number 2, Jocelyn Hall. Nice little serve attempt there, just not quite there. And we're tied at 7. And they called a rotational error but Brady just served this last time. So well, this is 5-person lineups, not just confusing for us, folks. It's confusing for the judges, too. Probably don't have to do this too often.
Yeah.
Caleb's part of the junior high Bearcat football team. They had their first football game last night. Here we go. Bobcat's going to serve it up by 1. Nice serve. That'll be in play. Comden sends it right back over. That was number 1, Alyssa Sanchez on the serve. The numbers on the Manzanola jerseys are a little hard to see. They're black on that kind of deep maroon color, so maybe that's just my old man eyeballs, but they're kind of tricky to see. Caitlin Sova, nice serve, nice little return. Comden's going to get it up, but right to this side of the net, unfortunately. That was Elise Comden. She's the sole 8th grader on the Mustangs team.
Looking at the screen, I thought it was over, and I was like, oh, nice. And then I saw everyone rushing towards it, and I was like, what? Wait.
Yeah, it was
Wrong
pretty
side.
close. It was pretty close. Emily Diaz now. Nice little overhand serve. Ethelyn Comden, nice bump. It's going to go to the back row. Comden again to Comden. Ethelyn to Elise, little sister. And the Bobcats got their bench involved.
Get every player in the game involved.
I think Manzanola's junior high has their younger team out right now. As I'm looking at the young ladies on the bench, they look a little bit older than the ones on the court. Elise Comden, nice serve, folks. That's an ace. Look at the excitement there. So, Caleb, if we get an ace on our serve, send it over to the other side.
Okay.
Well, we're true for either side. It's kind of fun to watch those teams celebrate. Now the Mustangs, their first lead of the game. They're up 10-9. Elise Comden, second serve is out wide right. And we're tied at 10. I spoke too soon about that lead. Nice serve. That's going to be over and in play. Oh, Brady Jones. That's a tough one. You're not quite sure if it's going to go in or out. That was Ayana Archuleta with the serve.
Just barely tapped the net and fell over.
Ayana's going to do it again here, up by 1. Now that's going to be barely over again. Oh, and they're going to call a double hit. That was forearm to face.
Forearm to face to person.
For Ethelyn Comden there. But I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah.
We'd rather have that than no hustle. That's great. Here's Ayana Sanchez. Bobcats up by 2 now. Another short little serve, but that's going to be on the net side. Oh!
She puts those serves, like, right over the net. It's like a bad place for the other team.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky right there. You're not sure if it's coming over or not. That one's not coming over.
Yeah.
But
not
still.
Not quite enough power, but almost
there. She
there.
got 3 straight points, so good job for Ayana Sanchez. All right, here's Ethelyn Comden. She's a 6th grader at Branson. There we go. Appreciate the floor ref making sure we got the rotations just right. Ethelyn Comden now. Nice serve right to the middle of the defense. That was Diaz. Got all of that one. 12-13. Mustangs down by 1. What in the world?
Oh. Interesting. It wasn't a point?
What?
Oh, they are rolling it over.
Here we go.
Little bit of confusion.
I was even confused there.
Yeah, I was looking around. I was like, wait a minute.
Lizzie knew what was going on. We should have just given the mic to Lizzie, and she could have explained it to us folks. Nice serve by Ethelyn Comden. Diaz gets it. Comden with the up.
Ooh.
Right to the middle. Bobcats up by 2, 14-12. This is number 7, Flores Quintero to serve. Nice overhand serve. Drops it right into some open hardwood. See if the young Mustangs can adjust their positioning a little bit. Flores Quintero again. Elise Comden returns it well. Oh, and that was number 2, Jocelyn Hall. Almost got it over. Here's Caden Gomez. That's going to be a nice serve. Hall gets on it. That's going to come over. And Sovo with a nice up. Comden sends it back over. Is it going to land in? Not quite. Just out of bounds for a Bobcat point. That was our best rally of the match so far. Good job by both squads there.
Yep.
This is number 18, Coral Vinton to serve. Gets it over. Brady Jones there. Oh! Those are always tricky. Judging how far they're going to come down at you pretty quick. Bobcats up by 3. 17-14 here in the first set. Coral Vinton again. Nice serve. Oh, a little confusion between Ethelyn Comden and Caitlin Sova. These young Mustangs playing pretty good with only 5 girls on the floor.
Yep.
Definitely missing Lily Amato. Coral Vinton again up by 4 points. That's going to be playable. Sova gets it. That was Diaz. Brady gets a hit on it. That's going over. And just enough for the Mustangs. Brady with the celebratory skippity kick. I don't know. What would you call that?
Skippity kick. With 5 people, the rotations are pretty confusing.
You know, but the cool part is that the refs are making sure they got it right.
Yeah,
Instead
not
of
just calling something on them.
In high school, they'll call it. Players have the ability to ask for a rotation check. But if they don't and they're in the wrong spot, point for the other team. Here we go, number 2, Jocelyn Hall. And not quite there. She gave it everything she had, though. Well, even though Jocelyn didn't get it over, they called it a side out. But they gave another. Somebody else gets the serve. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, Ethelyn Comden's able to return it for a Mustang point. I do not envy Coach Carolyn Brown having to figure this one out.
Yeah.
Every play having a look. Looks like we're good here. Caitlin Sova to serve for the Mustangs. Diaz gets it. Oh, almost got it to roll over the top. Not quite.
It bounced backwards, so it pushed itself back instead of going forward.
Caleb, it's a 2-point game. Caitlin and the Mustangs only down 18-20. That's going to be playable. Nice return. Caden Gomez sends it back. Diaz with it. Oh, Gomez and Gomez both runs to it. That was a nice quick pass from Caden to Ethelin's nose.
Yeah. Little bit of a lack of communication there.
Here's Diaz. Oh, not quite. Mistimed it just a smidge. I think she hit one of those overhand ones earlier.
Yeah.
21-18 is your score. Should be 21-19. They didn't change the score. There it is, 21-19, 2-point game. And, oh, just out of bounds. 1-point game.
Closing the gap fast.
Yeah, sometimes junior high matches are quick. Sometimes they're kind of even like this. Take a little while.
Yeah.
That's all right. Drive this far, you got to get your money's worth.
Yeah.
Elise Comden, nice serve. That was number 3, Ayana Archuleta. Kind of got jammed up on that return. Comden now. Another good serve. Oh, that was Coral Vinton. And now the Mustangs back on top by 1, 22-21. Elise Comden, another playable serve. That's a high one. It's coming back, but it came back on their side. Oh, it was the same girl. Oh, double hit. She hit it up. It bounced back off the divider to the same individual. I thought, oh, hey, normally that is legal. 23-21. Elise Comden. And it's going to ooch over. And that's a good return. Caden's got it. Oh, Elise has to run. She just let it bounce out of bounds. Got to remember, situationally, that's all right. Something young players all have to figure out. I believe this is number 3, Ayana Archuleta to serve. Oh, didn't get on top of it. See if they checked your rotation. Ethelyn Comden to serve. And the first set goes to the Lady Mustangs. That is their first set win of the season. Let's hear from one of our sponsors here on the Saddle Rock Sports.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a trucks, and we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh, or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks, and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Big thanks to our sponsors, 2 of our first sponsors of the day. You saw Cook Oil Company and the Diamond W Mercantile, both local businesses that have stepped up to help keep student-powered broadcasting in the positive. It's a fun thing that we get to do here. And the Saddle Rock Sports Network is not a volunteer organization. Both Lizzie and Caleb and the rest of our student broadcasters get paid for their time doing these games. And the way we do that is through sponsorships. We don't use any school funds. It's all through business and private sponsorships that get them paid. So big shout out to Diamond W Mercantile and Cook Oil Company. If you would like to be a sponsor, you can head over to saddlerocksolutions.com/sponsors. We have weekly packages that start at $150 a week, and that gets you all of the broadcasts for everything that we do. All 3 of our student-based production crews, our Kim Branson crew, our Honey crew, and our soon-to-launch Des Moines crew. So as many games as we are doing, you get to sponsor all of them. That's kind of how our weekly packages work. If you'd like to sponsor a whole year, we have a little flexibility there in that we say for a certain amount, you can sponsor one of those production crews as they travel all over southern Colorado and northern New Mexico. You could sponsor 2 production crews or everybody that we send out into the field. And the more you sponsor, the more it actually is economical on a per game basis. So head over to saddlerocksolutions.com/sponsors to learn more. So Caleb, as we get ready here for our second set, what do you think is the keys to the Mustangs building on that first victory?
Probably the same thing, keeping their feet moving so they don't get trapped up with the ball on the other side of the court.
I agree. Staying mobile. It was fun kind of watching them be active and quick. And it looks like we have the same Manzanola Lady Bobcats on the floor as well. You know, I do like that Manzanola coach giving some of her younger players a chance to stay on the court. These teams actually pretty evenly matched. That last one, final score was 22-25 in set number 1. I'm sure this one will be an evenly matched contest too. And to serve here is number 14, Emily Diaz. She tries the overhand. Oh, not quite there. Nice power. Just need to get a little more elevation on it, and she'll be just fine. Here's Brady Jones. Oh, no, not yet. She thought it was her turn. Next time around, Caitlin Sova.
Try to keep the camera on this side to see if we can get another one of those
Skippity kicks. Well, and again, a little rotational assistance from the floor ref. Yeah, I do like that when they take time to explain that to the players instead of just blowing the whistle and tossing the ball on the other side. That's really cool.
Especially when there's only 5 players and you don't understand where you go.
Well, and at this stage of the game, it's everybody's learning. Everybody's in it to just enjoy it. Caitlin Sova, nice serve. Nice return. Just a little bit out of bounds. That was number 7, Carelli Flores Quintero. So we just have to make sure that doesn't wiggle out. Heads up. Technical play by Lizzie Rodiguero. We had a battery malfunction on our laptop that she was able to correct real quick. Served by Comden. Flores Quintero tried to kind of serve it over. Those are so tough when they come down kind of right at your chin. It's a difficult thing to know. Should you underhand pass it? Should you get those hands up to try to set it? Comden to serve. That one's going to be wide right. Side out, point to the Bobcats. Home team down by 2, 2-4, here in set number 2. Flores Quintero back to serve. Oh, she goes for the overhand, almost gets her teammate Jocelyn Hall. Tell you what, watching junior high volleyball is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
When it's basketball season, that's often my favorite age to watch, is when we get the junior high players out. Just a lot of fun, a lot of joy. If you don't have fun watching junior high sports, then you need to breathe a little bit. Nice return. That's going to be inbounds. Oh, not quite. Looked like it was going to fall right to Kaden Gomez. She was there, but came down on the Bobcat side of the net. Ethelyn Comden. Nice serve for the Mustangs. Coral Vinton out of bounds on the return. She is pretty close to it, pretty close. Comden again, Mustangs up 7-2, but that's going to be a point for the Bobcats. Coral Vinton back to serve. Oh, nice little serve. Dropped it in front of the Mustang defense. I did like how vocal the girls were. Get it.
Yeah.
But sometimes those little sinkers are tough to get there in time. Coral Vinton's going to try to do it again. And she does. Nice serve. Comden gets it into the net. That's another Bobcat point. You know what I like? After every play, these teams, both sides, are getting together, congratulating each other. That's awesome. Vinton, another nice serve. Jones, oh! Little misguided directionally on that one. That's okay. Coral Vinton on a little bit of a serving streak here. Has her team to within 1, 6 serving 7. And, oh, almost. Hey, 4 straight points from Coral. Can't ask for much more than that. Nice job.
Yeah.
Kaden Gomez. Oh, another rotational check. Coach Brown. Good heads up check by Coach Brown. Kaden Gomez now. That's going to be in play. Oh, that drops. That's an ace. Kaden Gomez. Oh, we can hear the Mustang High School girls cheering on. Good camera work there by Caleb Sova to catch the Mustang celebration. Caleb the Hitman. Ooh, that's going to drop. Ooh, Diaz gets on it. Quintero Flores gets it. Brady Jones with a nice bump. Sova, and then good hustle, but it's just not quite going to get all the way back for the Mustangs. Good hustle play by both sides. Again, after the conclusion of this junior high match, we'll have varsity. Jocelyn Hall. She got underneath it. Oh, not quite that time. She'll get it figured out. She'll get it figured out. I love watching these young players. Here's Brady Jones, 6th grader at Branson. She's got underneath it. Same thing, just not. Oh, they're calling a rotational mix-up on the Mustangs again. Well, it really doesn't matter. She didn't get it over, so. All right, now we got it all figured out. Nice serve. Just a little wide right. That was number 1, Alyssa Sanchez on the serve there. Sorry I didn't have that one ahead of the serve for you, folks. I was kind of watching the rotational puzzle. I think we're good. All right, here's number 14. This is Diaz, Emily Diaz. She's going to go for that overhead attempt. Oh, not quite. I like that she's trying it, though. I like that she's obviously worked on this in practice, trying it in the game, not just settling for the underhand. And that's how you grow. You try new things, even if it's a little challenging and not as surefire. Caitlin's, oh, not quite there on that serve. We got us another close one here, folks. I believe that puts our hometown Bobcats within 3. Speaking of 3, I couldn't have set that up any better. That's Ayana Archuleta, number 3. Back to serve. That's going to fall on the Mustang side. Oh, that was close. Gomez almost got to it. Over by about 1.5 feet and sunk right to some open hardwood. Sanchez again. I'm sorry, Archuleta. Gomez had it. That's Coral Vinton. Oh, Mustangs not quite able to get to that one. And we now have a 1-point game. Ayana Archuleta to serve again. That's going to be playable. Gomez gets it over. Oh, no. And we are tied at lucky number 13. Yeah, they gave it to the wrong person to serve.
Another rotational error.
Yeah, that's been what the Mustangs have done thus far, with only 5 getting kind of confused.
Yep.
Yeah, that on the Bobcat side of the ball, that should have stayed to be Archuleta's serve. They didn't realize they didn't need to rotate, but they did. That's okay. Here's Elise Comden there doing a rotation check for the Mustangs again, making sure they're good to go. Comden with a nice serve for an ace. Mustangs up by 2, 15-13. Elise Comden back to serve again. That's going to fall in the Bobcat area. Coral Vinton, nice return. Gomez sends it over. Hall gets it. Oh! Flores Quintado not quite able to react to those. Sometimes those are near impossible when they come to you unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Elise Comden. Oh, didn't get underneath it enough. Bobcat's going to get another shot. Now Flores Quintado gets to serve. Nice serve. Ooh, that drops right between the Mustangs. One-point game. Number 7, Flores Quintado. Another good serve. Mustangs just not quite ready for those last two. Let's see if they can adjust here. The ball bounced down to the hall, almost to the concession stand. No, the concessions are the other way. See if tied at 16, another overhand serve. Sure enough, here it comes. Oh, not quite over the net. Again, I like the fact that they're going for it with those overhands. That's pretty fun. Here comes Elise Comden. Ethelyn Comden, nice serve. Coral Vinton drops it right into some open hardwood, and we're back tied at 17. It's a back and forth battle, Caleb.
Yeah.
An all-time clash right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Coral Vinton back to serve for the Bobcats. Ooh, nice serve. Jones gets to it. Oh, and then the Mustangs not quite able to recover. Hometown Bobcats up by 1. 18-17 here in the second set. Mustangs took the first. Bobcats trying to even it up and take it to a third. Coral Vinton to serve again. Brady Jones, nice first pass. Oh, and that was touched by Diaz. It may have gone out of bounds on its own. It was close. She made the right call, folks. She went for it. As a player, if it's anywhere close, the coach wants you to get after it, make a play on the ball. You'd rather have a player go for it and miss than not go for it and have it be a inbounds ball.
Yeah.
Kaden Gomez back to serve. Boom! Oh, almost! Alyssa Sanchez almost got it back over. Mustangs now up by 1, 19-18. Little shoelace timeout for Kaden. And that's going to sneak its way over. Oh, Diaz was almost, she was there. Just misaimed that return just a smidge. 20-18, Mustangs are up. We're going to redo it. Caden was ready to serve. There was a substitution happening at the moment. All right, we got number 8. That is Tanner Mason now in for the Bobcats. Mason's going to now rotate up to the front row. Number 3, Ayana Archuleta, took a little seat on the bench. Well, here's Jaslyn Hall. I'm not sure if it's Jocelyn or Jaslyn. Here we go. We'll see if young Miss Hall can get a hold of this one. And almost, but not quite. I wish we had a Jocelyn Hall camera because she has the most fun facial reactions, I think, of anybody here. Brady Jones to serve now. That one almost there. It's a back and forth game. Good job, Hall, checking with her coach, making sure she needs to rotate. Here's number 1, Alyssa Sanchez to serve. Ooh, that looks good. That's playable. Nice serve. Oh, that's my own niece, Elise Comden. I was running through all the Comden girls. For those of you watching, there are a number of Comden girls, 4 of them, all with E names. And even as their uncle, I kind of riddle all of them off once in a while. Sanchez tied at 21. That's going to be a playable serve. Sova gets it over and playable. Diaz tries to get there. Mason almost. 22-21. Caitlin Sova going to give it a try. Oh, there's a rotational error on the Mustangs during that serve by Sanchez, apparently. Now, that's interesting. Okay, so I've noticed when that happens on a serve, then if it's a rotational error on the receiving team, the serving team has to rotate because it's still a side out. Huh. Interesting. I've noticed it too. Ethelyn with the dig of the game. Oh, just out of bounds. That could have been the Mustang play of the night right there. Bobcats within 2 here in set number 2. Let's see if Miss Diaz, Emily Diaz, can get it done. She's going to try that overhand again and gets it this time. Ethelyn Comden. Oh, it's back. Oh, and that's double hits. Just like it happened to the Bobcats. Off the rafters, back to the same player, and that's a double hit. If a different player had hit that second one, it would have been legit. Diaz now, set point, 24-22. Diaz gets it. Sova, nice return. Mason sends it back over. Sova, oh, barely over. Mustangs take the point. 23-24. Caitlin Sova has an opportunity now. What? All right, well, there you go. That was a rotational error, and due to that, the Bobcats take set number 2. We are tied. We're going to go to 3. Should be a lot of fun. Let's hear from another couple of our Saddle Rock Network sponsors.
Right Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Right Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Right Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast. Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watauga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
All right, thank you to all of our sponsors. You saw Right Tires out of Kim, Colorado on that quick commercial break, in addition to Diamond W Mercantile. Another one of our newest sponsors is New York Life representative Tragan Marquez out of the Lamar office. He's also the head football and basketball coach for the Grenada Bobcats men's team, so we really appreciate Tragan stepping up and sponsoring these student-powered broadcasts. New York Life offers a wide variety of investment and insurance products. So you can reach out to Tragan if you need to protect your family's financial interests and plan for the future. Tragan can hook you up with the various solutions that New York Life has to offer. You can reach him at 719-940-5030 or send him an email right there or stop by his office in Lamar, right there on 122 North Main Street. All right, 40 seconds to go before set number 3. And it looks like we've got some more new Bobcats on the floor in set number 3 here. I see number 12 out there for the first time tonight, Olivia Romero. Number 8 Tanner Mason. She checked into the very end of the last game. And number 17, Simone Wofford. On the back row, there's another new Lady Bobcat. Again, as soon as I see her number, I'll let you know. I believe that's number 5, Aislinn Corsair. Emily Diaz gets it started. Caitlin Sova doesn't quite get the return back. Quick first point to the Lady Bobcats. Diaz, second serve attempt, falls a bit short, and we're tied at 1. Caitlin Sova back to serve for the Mustangs. Oh, a little short on that one. Here we got number 12, Olivia Romero with the serve. Brady Jones, nice return. Mason tried to set up Wofford, and she went for it. Didn't quite have the timing there, but it was kind of a strangely timed set. Tough one thing. Here we go, Elise Comden. Mustangs tied at 2 with the hometown Bobcats. That's a playable serve. Mason's going over to Wofford. Wofford sends it. Gomez, Ethelyn got to it. Again, maybe that was just a matter of only having 5 girls on the court, missing one in the rotation. Here's Simone Wofford back to serve for the Lady Bobcats. Nice overhand serve. Comden sends it back. Oh, just a little too much. Wofford lines up at the basketball out of bounds. Got to appreciate the power here. This time from a little more center court. Oh, she just misfires on that one. Again, I appreciate the attack there from Wofford. Bobcats up 4-2. Up 4-3. They just changed the score there. Ethelyn Comden. That's Mason. And that doesn't quite come back over. That was number 5, Corsair, and 12, Romero on that return attempt. We're knotted at 4 here in set number 3. Ethelyn Comden, another good serve. Corsair. Gomez sends it. Wofford, she wanted all of that one, folks. I like that attack mentality. She is ready to spike from the back row, baby. She's going to be a fantastic player just to watch. You can see she's a competitor. Ethelyn Comden, another playable serve. Corsair with the return over. About 3 Mustangs try to converge. Well, I like that they all went for it and didn't fall right in the middle of them. Sometimes that's what happens. Everybody converges and then they split. Not the case there. All 3 of them had a hand on that ball, I think. Lots of fun here in Manzanola, Colorado. Here's number 8, Tanner Mason. She's lined up at the basketball out of bounds line. Get ready for a overhand serve here. Mason, nice serve. Elise Comden, nice return. Corsair gets it back over. Jones has it. Oh, and Caitlin Sova forgot that she has to chase it down. That's a tough thing for a young player. When do you chase it out of bounds and when do you not? She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out.
She thought about chasing it, and then she's like, wait, should I?
Mason, another nice overhand serve. Gomez, nice bump. Jones, good hustle. Oh, another almost Mustang play of the game. Good hustle by Brady Jones. This is her first year playing organized volleyball. Has done great for a first-year player. Mason again to serve. And that was out of bounds by about 1.5 feet. Mustangs breathe a little sigh of relief there. Caden Gomez going to serve now. We're checking our rotation here. Caden Gomez. That's a playable one. Wofford hit the out-of-bounds pole. That's a side out for the Mustangs. We are tied at lucky number 7. And that one not quite, just a little too much underneath. At the conclusion of this one, folks, we will have the varsity contest between the Mustangs and the Bobcats here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. That's Corsair. Sova sends it back over. Nice first pass by Corsair. Diaz going to send it. Sova shoots it back over. Diaz, oh, not quite underneath it the way she wanted to be. And we're tied at 8. It's a back and forth contest. I believe that'll be Brady Jones with the service. Brady serve. Oh, not quite there. Again, this is Emily Diaz to serve. She's going to try that overhand again. Oh. Rotational error on the Bobcats. Those rotations are confusing everybody here today.
Yep.
A little for the Mustangs, a little for the Bobcats. Actually, a lot for the Mustangs. You might see it in our camera view when you head over to the Mustangs side. Now, wait, I thought they just had the rotational error.
That's what I was thinking.
Did the Mustangs have one too?
Yeah, they just got it.
Did they
right
both
after.
have one?
Yeah. At like the same exact time, but they didn't even get a chance to serve.
Well, the judges are kind of talking to each other there. I think they might have it figured out.
Maybe.
Nope. This is kind of funny.
I don't even know what's happening.
Well, we'll just wait until somebody serves.
I'm going to stay where the ball is.
Until they allow them to continue to play here. At some point, it's just junior high ball. Let them play. Hey, no rotational errors there. That was a victory for both teams. We're tied at 10.
Both teams are cheering.
Coach Carolyn Brown, Mr. Unwin there to help with the rotation as well. And we got some substitutions for the first time tonight. Sophia Kaufman checking into the game. Back into the game is Carly Flores Quintero for number 12, Olivia Romero. And number 2, she's back on the floor, Jocelyn Hall, checking in as well. We are tied at 10. Caitlin Sova to serve for the Mustangs. Wofford gets it. That's playable. Comden sends it back over. It's good. Finds some open hardwood there. Mustangs with a 1-point advantage. Sova to serve again. Lady High School Mustangs in the bleachers cheering on these young volleyballers. Wofford gets it, sends it over. Comden with the return. Wofford with the jump serve. Jump set. Yeah, she's excited over there, folks. It landed inbounds, and we're tied at 11. We got us a ball game here in Manzanola, Colorado. You can cut the intensity with a knife. It's so thick. This is Karali. Oh, she went for it with the overhand. Not quite there. Again, love the attack. Love the attempt. Good stuff. Elise Comden to serve. Mustangs up by 1, 12-11. Caden Gomez. Ethelyn gets it over. Wofford again. That's going to be in the net. They got to hustle. Almost. And we're tied at 12. Wofford. Oh, almost. Getting good power behind that set, just a little off the mark. Mustangs up by 1, 13-12 here in set number 3. Comden, nice set. It's Mason to Wofford, nice hit. Out of bounds, unfortunately, 14-12. I'm not sure if we're playing to 15 or 21. We'll find out here very soon in decisive number 3. I hear the crowd clapping. I think we're stopping at 15.
It's just 15, yep.
Mason gives it back. The Comden sisters both go after it. I'm sorry, no, that was Caden Gomez and Elise Comden. 14-13. Hometown Bobcats down by 1 here in set number 3. This is Tanner Mason back to serve. Nice serve from Mason. Gomez there.
Oh.
Ethelyn chases it down, not quite able to get there. Tanner Mason now. We're tied at 14, got to win by 2. First team to 16. Gonna get the win. Mason, another good serve. I think this might be it, folks. Mason, obviously the best server we've seen here tonight. Behind the line, set point for the Bobcats. That one's, Sova's got a chance. Comden's got it up. It's going to be out of bounds. And the Lady Bobcats win in 3. Final score here in set number 3, 16-14. Congratulations to both of these young teams. The Lady Mustangs, their best outing so far, despite a bunch of rotational confusion. They never gave up, never hung their buckets, as we call it in football. They played a great game. The hometown Bobcats played with composure. The younger squad started off the series, and the older squad came in to get in some reps. But the young Mustangs didn't back down, even in light of the older players coming in, and the great serving of Tanner Mason, ultimately getting the job done. That's our first of this triple header here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network in Manzanola, Colorado today. On behalf of Caleb Sova and Lizzie Rodiguero, my name is Brad Doherty. We're signing off. We'll have the varsity contest in about 15 to 20 minutes from now. So close this video, head back to the Saddle Rock Sports Network YouTube page, and it'll go live when it's time. We'll see you in a few minutes.